thinking a lot about this recently, and it's a really interesting subject, customer services. I think there's so much involved in it, and I think you really need to be like a people person, and I believe I am. I believe I'm a nice person. I'm, you know, honest. I'm courteous, but not every customer is like that. So that's why I feel, as a service provider, I've got to present my services in a manner that are attractive to customers. So I have a policy, and it's really a principle, is just to tell the truth, no matter what the circumstances are. Just tell the customer the truth. Don't make promises you can't achieve. You know, be realistic in your approach to every job. Even when I know from my experience that I'm going to achieve, for instance, we'll use like a stain for an example, even though I might have cleaned that stain out, that particular fibre with that particular stain before, I never ever guarantee the customer it's going to come out. And although I do know my heart that I will achieve it, but my language is, we never guarantee every stain will come out, but we do guarantee we'll do our utmost to achieve the best possible result. That's my delivery when it comes to customer services, because you never know the circumstances. The stain could be there for years, the fibre could be really, really badly worn, and you don't know who's been in before you. You don't know what the customer has done to the carpet. They could have used, you know, domestic products on it for, you know, for supermarkets and stuff like that. You never really know, and sometimes my product can, you know, affect what they've put into the carpet, can affect what I'm going to put in. And all my chemicals, whether it's a pre-spray, you know, a sanitizer, a stain removal, a solvent, it's always the best on the market. It's like buying cheap toilet roll. You'll use twice as much, twice as fast. So I don't skimp on my products, whether it's equipment, chemical, training. I invest heavily in it. I find that because at the time my profit margin might come down, but overall my results will go up, which then therefore will affect, you know, the clients when they go to rebook me, because I always try and achieve the best. Even if I've got to spend an extra 20 minutes, or I've got to invest a wee bit more chemical into whatever the situation is, I'll do that regardless of the price. My policy is, I don't chase money, I chase what I'm trying to achieve is a really, really good service. And when I try to achieve a really, really good service and you put the money thing to the side, and don't get me wrong, profit's important. I can't run a business unless I'm making a profit. I'm not a charity, I'm a business. I'm there to provide a service and to make a living. So, like I says, it's, for me, it's about offering a quality service, offering a service that's affordable, but I'm not cheap. And when I use the word cheap, I don't mean price. I'm not cheap service. I'm fully trained, fully qualified, fully insured. All my equipment and chemicals, all, you know, industry approved. You know, I never buy second-hand equipment. I never buy, you know, inferior products, whether it's chemical, you know, or just some, like, I always buy, you know, like brushes and stuff like that. I'll not go and buy the cheap stuff, cheap, you know, agitating brushes out of Tesco's or anything like that. I always buy it for approved retailer, meaning a carpet cleaner approved provider. equipment. So it is. So customer service, there's so much involved in it, and you know, I never ever claim I get it right all the time, but what I do is I always try my best to achieve the best possible result, regardless of the cost. Regardless of the cost, because when you're chasing money, you're going to cut back on quality to try and make that profit. But see, if you're focusing on quality, you'll always make profit, because your work speaks for itself.